Hello everybody. In this video, we will discuss about role of governance in IT security. After watching this video, you will be able to describe IS governance, differentiate between IT security and information security. Today, information is a business, hence the need to focus on the value of information held has increased. Information system and the information that they store, process or produce is vital to all organizations. Access to independent and genuine information is of utmost importance. Next, we will discuss the need for security. Organizations today face a radical change in governance that has direct impact on the information management practice of the organization. The need to focus on the value of information held or delivered by their services is very high. Over the past decade, organizations have faced various cases of misuse of information held by them. To highlight a couple of them, cybercrime in the year 2000 by Mafia Boy brought down several key websites such as Yahoo, Amazon and CNN. This brought the focus to IT security. According to a Gartner research, organizations will be dealing with 30 times more information in the coming decade than they do now. With so much data and information and the glaring loopholes and vulnerabilities of the information system, the task of securing information system seems Herculean, and this is not reassuring notion. Next is IS governance. What is IS governance? Until now, data information security meant securing the IT systems, processing or storing the data. Now, with the advent and penetration of internet throughout the world, total change in paradigm. Information security now takes the larger view that the organization information has to be protected irrespective of how it is stored, processed, produced or transported. Information security is no longer just a technical issue but a business issue and a governance challenge. As we all know, organization includes the decision making and the measurements. The acronym RACE describes what all governance encompasses very well: responsibility and authority, communication and empowerment. Governing for enterprise security means viewing adequate security as a non-negotiable requirement of being in business. Information security governance is a subset of enterprise governance. It will provide a tactical, strategic direction and ascertain that the objectives are achieved. It will ensure that the risks are managed and mitigated effectively, resources usage is optimal, and monitors the success or failures of the enterprise security program. Now we will discuss the difference between IT security and information security. Information security encloses all aspects of information, written, spoken, communication, hard copies, electronic media such as CDs, DVDs, etc. and information handling from the time it is created to the time it is destroyed. It includes displays, viewing, transmission, storage of the information. In stark contrast, IT security is concerned with security of information inside the network, LAN, WAN, etc. Typically, confidential information discussed in a lift lobby or sent via regular mail would be outside the scope of IT security, but this will come under the purview of information security. From information security viewpoint, it is of more important than a security breach happened rather than the nature by which it happened. That is critical concern. The next concept is information security governance framework. The information security governance framework generally consists of an information security risk management methodology, a comprehensive security strategy explicitly linked with business and IT objectives, an effective security organizational structure, a security strategy that talks about the value of information protected and delivered, security policies that addresses each aspect of strategy, control and regulation, a complete set of security standards of each policy to ensure that procedures and guidelines comply with policy, institutionalized monitoring processes to ensure compliance and provide feedback on effectiveness and mitigation of risk, a process to ensure continuous evaluation and update of security policies, standards, procedures and risk. This framework lays the foundation for the development of a cost-effective information security program that supports the organizational goals and provides an acceptable level of risk-free operation. The overall objective of the program is to provide assurance that information assets are given a level of protection proportional to their value for their risk compromise poses to the organization. Now we will discuss conceptual information security governance. The figure shown here indicates the necessary people, components in developing a security strategy aligned with business objective. To promote alignment, the business strategy provides one of the inputs into risk management and information security strategy developments. Other inputs are the business processes, risk assessments, business input analysis, and the information resources critical for their success. Regulatory requirement must also be considered in developing the security strategy. The strategy provides an action plan and a security program to achieve the security objective. They will have to do monitoring and metric measurements for the security program as well. This provides feedback to the Chief Information Officer CISO and steering committee to allow for mid-course correction and ensures that security initiatives are on track to meet defined objectives. What are IS baselines? Information security baselines are the minimum acceptable security that should be provided to protect information resources. Baseline vary depending on the sensitivity and the criticality of the asset. Baselines can be expressed as technical, procedural, and personal standards throughout the enterprise. They are normally developed using global standards such as COBIT, ISO 17799, and the decisions by the organization on the acceptable level of risk weighed against the cost of mitigation. An example of a baseline COBIT Security Baseline 13, which provides security awareness and guidance for professional users, home users, managers, executives, senior executives, and boards of directors. Next, we will discuss the achievement of security objectives. In this context, the security objective is met when information is available and usable when required, and the system that provides it can appropriately resist or recover from attack. Availability. Information is observed by or disclosed to only those who have a need to know. Confidentiality. Information is protected against unauthorized modification. Integrity. Business transaction as well as information exchange between enterprise, location, or with external trading partners can be trusted. Authenticity and non-repudiation. The relative priority and significance of availability, confidentiality, integrity, authenticity, and non-repudiation vary according to the data within the information system and the business context in which they are used. For example, integrity is especially important relative to management information due to the impact of management information has on critical strategy-related decisions and financial reporting. Confidentiality may be most critical today as it relates to personal, financial, or medical information or the protection of trade secrets and other forms of intellectual property. IP. Let us have a quick recap on what we discussed. In this video, we have learnt about today information is business. Hence, the need to focus on the value of information held has increased. Information security encloses all aspects of information, written, spoken, communication, hard copies, electronic media such as CDs, DVDs, etc. IT security is concerned with security of information inside the network, LAN, WAN, etc. IS governance framework lays the foundation for the development of a cost-effective information security program.